Thought Wise. This is season 5, episode 2, or 2 or 3. It's 3. This is episode 3. Basketball bobbleheads and the brow gal. I will say this episode was actually very entertaining. This episode was very entertaining. It really was. I'm actually sad I couldn't watch and laugh like everybody else last night because it was actually very entertaining. So the ladies all getting ready for Milwaukee or whatever. So Meredith telling Seth about what's going on with the group, and he just tells her to hang with Lisa and Whitney and everybody else that's there that's basically elevating and evolving like her. And he says, just act as if Whitney ain't even there. Listen, that would be good advice if it wasn't Whitney's trip. Like if it wasn't Whitney's trip, then hell yeah, she could just girl. It is what it is, but because it's her trip, she just can't all the way ignore her. I get what Seth was saying. I appreciate him for helping out Meredith to give her a little pep talk, but hey, she can't. And that's all that I can ask for. Bronwin telling her old ass husband that got gout that she didn't need Lisa to have her back. She's just surprised that she didn't. And her old ass husband, who got gout and rheumatoid arthritis, tells her to work it out if they really want to be friends. But Bronwyn, you because see, I can't say that y'all ain't friends and that. But my thing is, for me, I would just feel as though because y'all friends and because y'all cool, you will already know this about her. You will already know she's a self-centered ass person. She not finna ride that hard for you more than she's gonna ride for her damn self. She said it herself in the damn confessional. So it's like you keep saying y'all friends and y'all cool like that, and I'm so shocked, but should you be? I'm just saying, when a person comes out of their own mouth and saying that she will only do this and that for herself, not you holding on to expectations, love, and it's just like, are y'all really friends like that? I mean, I know I ain't saying that you're not, but I guess, but Brian, when I'll be real, I don't really fool with you like that, no way. And I get down to why down to the end of this. So Mary going down to the trip, but she calls Whitney and tells them, listen, even though you got a private jet, I see you and I appreciate you, but I'm just gonna fly in by myself. Listen, you know what, Mary? Season 4 and beyond, I'd cuss you out, or at the very least, read you out your damn drawers. But you know what? You showing up to work, you coming to work, you're actually giving these ladies a chance, and you actually seems like it's genuine with you. It honestly don't seem like you're forcing it. So it's like, you know what? Because of that, Mary, I'll let you have it. And I think that's the reason why Whitney took it the way she did too. She said, you know what? For you, it's all cool. Cause I gotta be real with y'all. I thoroughly enjoyed Mary. I'm being honest. Like it. I don't know what's going on around there with y'all stinking ass salt wise, but I'm here for it. I am. I'm here for it. Moving on. So Angie talking to Sean, her husband, about going on a trip, and she don't know where things stands between her and Lisa since the last lunch they had, but she does hope that they can work it out. Yeah, well, considering what's gonna happen next episode, which I can't wait for. So that's that for that. So Angie's brow girl tells her about Brittany's man Jared being all in her DMs talking about he big single. He ain't got nobody and he trying to drop some off of her drawers right quick. So what the fuck is good? All right. And she basically goes to Angie and tells her about it because she like, is he with anybody? Because I know you know him somewhat. Is he with anybody? Is it anything like that? Do you think it's straight? Blah, blah, blah. And she comes with receipts. She shows DMs of him talking to the other girl. Um, this is what I am gonna say, Ange. I'm not mad at you for what you did because Brittany is running around here telling y'all she madly in love with this dude and he don't even want her damn ass. She don't know half of y'all to be sitting around here gallivanting telling y'all all her personal biz naive. But since she did, Now y'all are actually, you know what? And here's the thing. Maybe that wasn't such a bad thing that you did that, because by you doing that, now you finally see exactly who he is and what he doing and what he got going on, and you run around here looking stupid as the fuck for telling these overgrown, rusty ass ladies that at your overgrown, rusty ass lady age that you so damn happy about him asking you to be his girlfriend for the 17th time. And then he decided to post a picture of you on Instagram. And because he did that, now you feel as though y'all Instagram official. That's how you know you overgrown, rusty as hell, girl, because you don't even understand what's going on. Like, and I'm not laughing at your stupidity and your embarrassment, Brittany. I'm not. I'm not laughing at your stupidness or your embarrassment. I'm not. I swear to God, Brittany, I'm not. Because we all play the fool. But we just had enough common decency about ourselves to pay the fool off camera. Like, we played the fool down our house, not on national TV. But I'm gonna pray for you, Brittany. I am. I'm gonna pray for you. Consider this a blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise it was, okay? But somehow you fell for him until he broke your heart that day and left you in the rain. But I hope you still don't let that nigga. Moving on, man, because he ain't no nigga. Moving on. Bronwin still feels the way about Lisa not having her back. I couldn't care. Mary opens up about her dad when she made it down to Milwaukee. Now, Mary, it was cute till you started talking about how he lived down the street from Jeffrey Dahmer, and how he used to smell this lingering odor down to the air, and how he saw where he got locked up and all of the rest of this stuff, and, and how you said that your daddy was just being nosy. He a nigga. Hell yeah, he was being nosy. Like, all niggas is nosy when the federales come around there to the neighborhood and lock one of y'all up. Like, everybody nosy, Mary. Like, it just wants your daddy. All them niggas back in the days was nosy, and they saw that shit went down. Like, it won't just him. Don't put it all off on your daddy. Moving on. But that's what I mean, though. See, I ain't going so far as to say I necessarily like Mary, like talking about it, because she still got a lot to prove. But it ain't a chore seeing her. You know what I'm saying? It's not a chore seeing her. And you know, I never thought we'd get there. The baby steps. Moving on. Um, Lisa says that Jack is having some stomach problems down there. She don't know if it's the appendix or pancreatitis or pancreatitis or what, kidney stones, gallstones or what. She don't know what it is, child, but he don't want her to come down there to check on him, and she feel away about that. Listen, you sent him away to be a grown ass man, right? So this is what he's doing. He got to learn how to figure this out on his own. He got showings. Dedicate his ass down to the nearest county hospital if anything big go down. And if something big go down, then yeah, he'll tell you to come. But obviously, if he don't want you there, girl, it's probably the stomach virus or something like that. He'll be all right. Um, sip on some orange ginger ale, eat some crackers and some soup or something like that. He'll be all right. Angie checks on Bronwyn because she says that she could sense um, her energy was off. And again, Brown was still pissed at Lisa for not having her back, and she's mad at Heather for calling her out. Whatever. Brown says that Lisa has said things about Melly that was far worse than anything that she said. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I skipped all around Melly because do I care about her? No. No shade, but she not a main cast member. She just, for me, she just, because I only watched half of the last season. So maybe she was around last season. I wouldn't know. So for me, she's new. I don't know her. And I just I ain't got no connection to her, so I really don't give a damn about just being real. I really don't give a damn about what was said about her fashion taste, or what. Because girl, the gag is if it ain't nothing named brand, all of y'all look like y'all shop at Catherine's or or Lane Bryant or JC Penney or or Forever 21 or something like that, or Burlington or some shit. Like, I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. If it ain't got no name brand on it, like girl, all of y'all could pass for that. So TJ Maxx's or something. So I Heather and Whitney talk, and Heather stands by what she said about Bronwyn because she got the feeling that at the way that she was laughing, she had no interest in her or being her friend. And again, y'all are not gonna make Heather act seem like she crazy. I totally agree with Heather 1010%. I did not watching that scene, none of that she gave made me felt like she was even willing to give her a chance. So for anybody to try to make Heather feels like she's crazy for feeling the way she's feeling, y'all stupid. Because watching it, I agree with her. Because I was sitting here like, well, listen, Whitney can be tired, delayed, and through, and she sure enough can be a Karen. But you don't know her like that. So what's with all of the big opinions? I that's how I was feeling. I didn't say anything about it necessarily, but that's honestly what I was feeling. I was like, well, why all the big opinions? You don't even know her like that. Like I could see if she did something to you, then I suppose. But you only like that was me too. So don't make it seem as if Heather is crazy in her feelings. Is she the only person that felt like that? Because she won't. Now, should Heather have bought it out right then and there? That depends on who you ask. Shout out to Bell Perspective. She felt as though Heather should have waited. I disagree. I felt like Heather did the right thing by pulling her ass to the carpet. It's obvious that she's up here playing reality TV games. So, bitch, let's play reality TV. Ain't no damn time limit. Shout out to Bell Perspective, by the way. Shout out to man, I'm just saying. Moving on. So some of the ladies go to the casino, and then the other ladies go to some bobblehead museum or whatever. So down to the casino, the fun shit. Heather tells Meredith about Whitney saying that, her welcome felt a little cold, and how Whitney said that her asking Meredith to bring caviar for breakfast was an olive branch. Now, I agree with Meredith when she was like, why would that be an olive branch to me? You asking me to bring caviar for all of you honky hippos to eat up on the damn plane on the way there is not an olive branch, Whitney. Like, Whitney, if you wanted some caviar, but you ain't had the money to buy it, and you knew she did, and you just wanted her to do it, just say that. To sit over here and try to pawn that off to be an olive branch, girl, that was tired and late. Listen, this XXL pineapple wine, girl. I see why the Ghetto Fire Project people be going up for, because this some Ghetto Fire Project whole shit. It is. Like, it got a twist cap. I drink my wine, bitch. It comes with a cork, not a twist cap. But and this whole was $12.99. But it ain't bad. I go up for it. Shout out to the double XL pineapple. I'm gonna try the apple one next. So long as it don't mess up my IBS, girl, because y'all know what I got going on. Anyway, um, Meredith also said that she heard from Juanita and them that Whitney be still getting her stuff from Alibaba and selling it to the girls for 50, 60, $70 a pop. Pulling Rashida ass. Y'all know that shit Rashida do around there to Love Hip Hop Atlanta, and how she buy her clothes from AliExpress and BJ's and Sam's Club, and then she stick her tired ass label on it, and she sell it to you dummies for $100 a pop, and y'all go around there and bag with a picture of her. The same. Listen, if Rashida could get away with it for all these many years and get all of these stores off of it, that I can't even get that upset for Whitney running around here doing the same damn thing. Don't get me wrong, it's shisty, it's bad business, and Whitney don't need to be out here doing that stuff. And you're right, Meredith, if it was you that was caught doing this, Whitney would be quick to throw it in your face, or at the very least tell all of them ladies in the damn circle about what you got going on. You're right. But if the prune juice could get away with doing it around there to Hotlanta for all these many years, hey, Whitney, get your money. That's how I feel. Get your money. If you stupid enough to sell it and they stupid enough to buy it, then hey. Um, but then Heather talking about she should give her some advice. And I'm with Meredith. No, ma'am. I gave you this piece of tea so you could go and tell her this. Cause ain't y'all friends? Ain't y'all cool? Ain't y'all cousins? I was with Meredith on there because I knew Meredith was telling her that shit for a reason. I knew she was telling her that shit for a reason. Moving on. So all of the ladies meet up and they go down to the Bucks game or whatever, and they got to meet some of the players and the president. Shout out to Dame. Y'all got to meet Dame. Shout out to Damian Lillard. I appreciate that. And she wanted to meet Giannis. The gag is, girl, me too. Get your ass out the way, bitch. All right, he gonna meet me first, then he gonna meet you. I understand both of y'all from Greece or whatever, but who cares? Niggas first. All right, let me climb that tree first, and then you can meet each other. Anyway, and you did the right thing by leaving Sean at home because Sean would have been fangirling way more than you, in my opinion. Moving on. Mary in her confessionals talking about she stick tampons up her coochie because that help her not piss. So she ain't got to use the public bathrooms. Listen, I got a phobia about using the public bathrooms too, but bitch, I ain't sticking shit up my ass to stop me from having to use it. I just hold it. Or I just make myself go before I leave the house. So I ain't even gotta worry about that later on. But I don't know. I mean, I guess, it absorb blood. It might be able to absorb piss. I mean, I don't know. Y'all can't ask me. I don't walk around with tampons. I mean, I don't know. But y'all tell me, do that work? I don't know. Y'all tell me, have anybody ever done that? Any of the ladies or whatever that wear tampons or whatever, if you stick a tampon up your coochie, will it help you be able to not piss or to not use the bathroom or whatever? She said to do. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Brittany keeps calling Jared until he finally answers the phone. Angie telling Bronwin about the situation. Angie tells Brittany about it, and then Brittany walk off crying. I listen. I It ain't funny. It ain't funny. It's not funny. And Brittany, should you ever see this, and you might, because you cool with Heather and me and her cool, so you might. I'm not laughing at you, Brittany. I swear I'm not. I just like listen, Brittany. I'm just about to be real. Brittany, it's hard for me to really care like that because this is the 17th time you done went through this. You're on that mission, Brittany. This is the 17th time you done went through this. So it's hard for me to feel that bad for you. All right. But Angie, I will say this. You were the one you was the bearer of the bad news. So you really should have been the one to go and check on her and not Meredith. Like Meredith wasn't the one who got that tea. So I don't feel as though Meredith should have been the one to have ran after her. Honestly. Like if you gonna drop that level of honesty off to her, the least you could have done was seeing to it that she was okay. I will say that, Angie. My opinion. Some people may disagree, and I'm fine with that. But in my opinion, if you're the bearer of the bad news and you obviously saw that hurt her feelings, because it did, it shouldn't have been Meredith going after her. It should have been you. So you did lose some cool points with me with that, Angie. I'm gonna be real. Um, so we get a flashback of when the other half of the ladies was down to the Bobblehead Museum, and Melly tells Brown that she wasn't too happy about hearing from other people that she was talking about her clothes. So Brownwin tells her that if she feels like that, then she needs to have a serious conversation with Lisa. Mhm. Down to the game, because we going back to present. Melly asked Alicia what she said about her outfits, and she said she learned that from Brownwin. And then that's when Brown and Lisa started talking about the situation. And then Lisa says she don't understand where all of this energy from Brown is coming from because she again she said herself, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to throw a glass for you or something like that? Like I have my back like that. I only do that for me. And she said she had your back as much as she could or as much as she felt like she should have. I mean, again, Bronwyn, I don't know what you wanted. I'm just gonna be honest. And then you turned that from her to Heather, and I like the way Heather handled it. Heather stood on business, and Heather stood 10 toes down on what she said, and she was absolutely right, Bronwyn. But I'm gonna tell you something. Bronwyn playing the reality TV game. She's playing the game of y'all are doing it, so if I'm doing it, then it shouldn't be a problem. The same formula that Monica pulled last season. Because that's really initially, essentially the same thing that Monica said. Y'all can do it, so why is it a problem that I do it? Here's the thing. They don't know you, Bronwyn. They know each other, but they don't know you. The only person there that's connected to you is Lisa. But Whitney, Heather, Meredith, Angie, Mary, they don't know you, sis. They don't know you. They don't know nothing about you. So yeah, what happened is bound to happen because they don't know you. That's how they interpret it. They interpreted it as you being messy as hell and you being mad two-faced while you trying to throw them up under the bus and you running around here playing in the same fray. I mean, I listen. Y'all can feel any way y'all want to about Bronwyn. That's y'all business. In my opinion, that bitch ain't worth 2 cents. I'm just gonna say it. That bitch ain't worth 2 cents. And I don't trust her at all. She the type of person I just can I can't. I can't. Because the thing about it is, yeah, you may have told Whitney what you said, but you try to make it seem as if you was playing around or you was clowning. Nah, you meant every word of what you said. You did. You meant every word of what you said, and you left both of them feeling as though you weren't going to give her a chance, nor was you interested in giving her a chance because you're Lisa's friend. Now you trying to sit up here and trying to make it act as if she's being crazy or she read into it wrong. Nah, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. I'm telling y'all, Bronwyn cannot be trusted. She can't. And she's willing to do anything for this damn show, which means more than likely she's not successful in anything on her own. That's what that gives. That this gives she's not successful at anything on her own, or she feels less fulfilled, with what she does have going on. And I feel like her now being on this show, I think this is her big one. And I feel as though she's gonna do anything she can to try to be that girl and try to be in it, and it doesn't matter who she got to step on to do it. That's really what Bronwyn gives me. I don't know. But y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know. Am I giving too much? Am I giving Bronwyn too much credit? Let me know down in the comments. And yeah, y'all, I'll holler at y'all next week. Bye.